One thing we know about this team, they're not going to stop playing how they play, and even though you're down 20, you can get back in the game if they miss some shots, and they missed some shots, and we were able to get back in the game. The first quarter just killed us. I mean, to get down, and especially coming off a back-to-back against a team like the Lakers, and how hard you have to play to get back. And then they just made some. I thought some of our defense was pretty good in that fourth quarter, and they made some tough shots with a hand in their face, and they just spread us out, and they got excellent one-on-one players. And it's just we played hard, and we gave ourselves a chance to get back in the basketball game. But the first quarter, we came out flat, and that's normal sometimes on the back-to-back. But against a team like this that can score the way they score, it's just tough. And I just thought Monte Ellis just he's playing so well now. It's just it's scary. I mean, he just made every shot.
Is there any answer for? I mean, they kept throwing the ball to Barron on the elbow there and just kind of running it one-on-one stuff.
We start going to trap him a little bit, and then he's so tough. He finds guys, and Steven Jackson just makes some timely shots. And I thought he had a turnaround jump on AP that was AP was but I like the way we're playing. We're playing hard. For the teams that we played these first two games, we played two excellent teams. We're playing hard. We battled. We just got to get off to better starts, and we got to get a timely stop when we need it, and we just haven't been able to come up with that stop.
What would you do differently offensively, Sam, fourth quarter?
Well, I mean, we shot 50%. We got to get more movement. We got to get more people involved touching the basketball, but also when we do give the ball up, the guys who catching it, they gotta make a play. They gotta sometimes sweep that ball through and not necessarily drive it to the basket to score, but to set up one of their teammates. And a lot of times we're so used to our point guards having to make a play to set us up. Some of our guys who are capable of doing that, they got to do more of that. And when they do that, I think Anthony Parker the last couple of games has been. He's starting to do that a lot more, take the ball to the basket, and it's opening up a lot of things for him.
But on that point, Anthony, in the last two games, in each of the combined fourth quarters, he's had one shot. Does he have to be more? Does he have to get the ball more often, or be more?
Well, I mean, guys, sometimes and we're on our guards when they give the ball up, but they're giving it right back to him. I mean, we pass it and they pass it back. What more you say? We have step ups, we have other things that we can run, that we get the ball. But sometimes, especially off a down pick, when you're a 2 or 3 and you're coming off a down screen, that's a scoring play. That's a play for you to come off. You got an advantage with the guy on your hip, and you got to look to turn the corner and put your head down and not just make a shot or create a shot for yourself, but for a teammate.
Sam, did they take you out of anything that you were trying to run in the fourth quarter?
No, we shot 50%, and. They just made some shots, and I just thought Monte Ellis, we just had no answer for guard Monte.
Thank you, sir.
It's fun, I guess, when you look back on it, stuff like that. Like last season, during the summer, and it was a lot of fun, but it wasn't fun when we were going through it till after the game. It'll be fun tonight for a short period of time, and we'll be in Phoenix, and guess what? Riley will tell me, Coach, time to go out. Let's go out and do another national anthem. Oh, I don't. 19 games left. I'd say every game is equal in value. This one was just as equal as the one tomorrow. Unless we're playing the team just behind us, like Denver possibly, that might be a bigger game. But really, it's wins and losses at the end of the year. Well, that's his quarter, and he seems to get it to a different level in the fourth quarter. Like a lot of great players, they play the game, but they move it up in the fourth quarter. They move it up in the playoffs, and he's one of those guys, one of the rare guys that can do that. Most of the rest of us couldn't play at that, at that level. Had to play max all the time. Otherwise, you're not going to make a living for very long. Okay, thank you.
Oh man, yeah, the last 6 minutes we went to a drought where we wasn't able to capitalize on opportunities with shots. But you know, we digged ourselves a big hole, and you know, I think we fought so hard, and I think that happens a lot of time in the NBA. We work so hard, and when you finally get right there, you know, you go on another run. So we got, I think, the lead by 1 point, and then after that we just went into a drought.
Is this a typical Warrior style of basketball though, that they play, where they run the floor and kind of keep it at a fast pace?
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that they're not going to change their style no matter who they play against. I think those guys are very, very comfortable with shooting the ball with hands in their face. I think we did a good job of contesting. I think Monte Ellis got off to a great start, and we wasn't able to really contain him.